My ex said I'd never find better until he saw who picked me up from the restaurant. The breakup happened 8 months ago, and Brandon made sure I understood exactly why he was leaving. "You're never going anywhere with your life," he said while packing his stuff. "You should be grateful I stuck around this long." He worked as a regional manager at a tech startup and never let me forget it. Meanwhile, I was teaching second grade, which he called adorable but not a real career. When he finally left, he sent me a 5-paragraph text at midnight about how I'd end up alone because no successful man would want someone so ordinary. I read the first line, blocked his number, and went to sleep. The first few months were fine. Then in March, my school hosted a charity fundraiser for our arts program that was getting budget cuts. We needed corporate sponsors, so I helped organize everything. One company responded, and their vice president said he'd come personally. That's how I met Adrian Kohler. He showed up in a suit that probably cost more than my monthly rent. We talked about education funding for 2 hours. He didn't treat me like I was wasting his time. At the end of the night, he wrote a check that saved our entire arts program and asked if I wanted to get coffee sometime. 6 months later, I'm at Martello's with my teacher friends celebrating the end of the school year. Then Brandon walks in with his new girlfriend. She's wearing a blazer and checking her phone constantly. They get seated 3 tables away, and I can feel him staring. 5 minutes later, he's at our table. "Still teaching?" he asks. "That's great. Really great that you're sticking with it." His girlfriend tugs his sleeve, wanting to leave, but Brandon pulls out a chair and leans on it. His eyes scan our cheap wine and half-eaten calamari. "Teacher's night out, huh? That's sweet." He looks directly at me. "So I heard you're still single. Having trouble moving on, or are you just being picky?" My friend Natalie tells him that's rude. He throws his hands up. "I'm just asking. We dated for 3 years. I care about her future." His girlfriend is actively trying to pull him away now, but he ignores her. "Look, it's okay to still be figuring things out. Not everyone finds success right away. Some people peak at different times. You're good with kids, that's your thing, and that's fine. Not everyone needs to be ambitious." His girlfriend gasps, but Brandon keeps going. "I got promoted to senior regional manager last month. Probably going to make VP within a year. Just closed the biggest deal our division's ever seen. I'm not bragging, just saying life's been good." My friends are staring at him like he's insane. I'm about to respond when my phone buzzes. It's Adrian. I'm outside. Should I come in or wait in the car? I realize it's already 8:30. I tell Brandon I need to go. Someone's picking me up. His eyebrows shoot up. "Oh, you have plans? Good for you." He's still talking when the restaurant door opens. The entire front section turns to look because that's what happens when someone like Adrian walks into a room. Expensive suit, the kind of presence that makes conversation stop. I watch Brandon's face change in real time. Smug to confused to horrified in 3 seconds. His mouth drops open. Adrian Kohler. Brandon knows exactly who he is. Adrian was his boss's boss at the startup, the youngest VP the company ever had, the person Brandon obsessed over constantly. I'd heard Adrian's name 3 times a week for 2 years. Brandon compared himself to Adrian endlessly. He'd come home ranting about how Adrian got promoted so young, how unfair it was. He'd analyze everything Adrian did, what he wore, how he talked in meetings when Adrian left to start his own investment firm. Brandon spiraled for weeks. Now Adrian's walking toward me, smiling. "Sorry I'm late," he says, kissing my cheek. "Meeting ran over. You ready to go?" Brandon has gone pale. His girlfriend looks confused. Adrian notices Brandon standing there, frozen. He does a polite double take. "Brandon, didn't see you there. How've you been?" Brandon's mouth opens and closes. "Good," he finally manages. "Really good. The promotion's going great." Adrian nods politely. "That's great to hear." He turns to me, checking his watch. "We should head out. Reservations at 9 and traffic's getting bad." He helps me up, hand on my lower back as we walk toward the door.